So when you said the normal process, so it's just a traditional 4-factor test applied normally. That's
Yes.
what you want.
Yes, I hope I didn't, that's not a trick question.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be a clarifying question.
Yeah, 4 factors with no deference, and to please make sure
Maybe I'll take that as a compliment, that you think I'm that crafty, but really.
I think we definitely need a reversal with the 4 factors.
And just on the irreparable harm part, you say in your reply brief that under that 4-factor test applied normally, the court is supposed to decide whether delay is going to frustrate, I'm using your words, frustrate the board's ability to remedy the alleged unfair labor practices. So you have no problem with that.
Right, as long as it's actually irreparable. Like there's some. So let me just see if I can try to be very, help here. Chill can be irreparable, but it has to be chilled from something that's about to happen, an event that can't be unscrambled. And so when we talk about the board's remedial factors, it can't be faith in workplace democracy. It has to be there's an event, there's an election that they've actually barricaded the store and employees can't get in to vote unless we get this injunction. You can't recreate the conditions. So that's all we're talking about. And there, the board's remedial power is being frustrated, and there's irreparable harm. But all the more reason balance of the equities. It may be that the employer had to shut down the store because it's not making money.
And on the equities and the public interest, I think also in your brief you acknowledge that when a statute like this is involved and public interests are involved, a court is supposed to take that into account in a way that's different from what it might in a statute between private parties, in a case between private parties with only private interests.
I think that's correct, because by definition, the public interest is broader than a breach of contract. And if you have, the environment or I don't know, voting rights, there's public interest. But the case that this originates in the Oakland Cannabis and the Virginia Railway, it's public interest as deliberately expressed in legislation. So where the court has been on public interest is saying district courts can't reach out the confines of the statute either in going too far or too little. And that I think does go to public interest. But I do think our point is, because public interest wasn't even referenced below, except for the district court saying there's a public interest in the statute, is that if there's not a showing under all 3 factors, the public interest is not served by, putting a scarlet letter on an employer and having them just live under injunction that they violated the act based on a non-frivolous legal theory with not even their side of the evidence being heard. That is very damaging to the public interest.